You guys, do you know your thoughts about someone might be wrong? I want to share a story. I feel bad about what I've done, but sharing this story could make you rethink that your friend who you abandoned and you felt this person doesn't like me again. This person doesn't want if you might even say this person is even jealous of me. And then you ignore the person not knowing what that you might actually be wrong. So I had this friend, she was actually my best lady in my wedding. And then she even signed in my wedding certificate to show how close we were. She's a banker. She traveled long distance to just come for my wedding and all that. Was there with me. Cause I don't want to even go deep, but basically I went back to where she was after my wedding to go and do some clearance with my school and all that. And my friend said I couldn't stay with her because no, she didn't say I couldn't stay with her. No, let me correct myself. She said four other ladies are staying with me at the moment because we are reading for an exam. So you can come and join us so we'll manage together. And I felt she gave me that answer because she doesn't want me to come to her. I was wrong, guys. So because of that, I even withdrew. When my mom asked about her, I said she I don't think she wants to talk to me again and all that. I had this mindset that my friend doesn't want to relate with me. I know I'm wrong. I shouldn't have thought that way. But many of us are like that. And that's why I'm sharing this story. Only for me to give her that distance, and after several years, recently she requested my number on Facebook. In fact, there's a day the day she requested my number from Facebook, I deleted her number from my phone already. That was the day I deleted the number from my phone. But God being so kind, God knows that this lady has a good heart towards me. And that same day I deleted her number from my phone, she came on Facebook and dropped a message. Hey, Caroline, your number, please. I lost your number. In fact, we need to talk. We need to reconnect. And I was just like, how come? Why is it today? She's that I just deleted her number. She's asking for the number. So I gave it to her and she said she called me. I was like, babes, how far? What's up? And guess what? This is where I'm so ashamed of myself. I'm only sharing it for us to learn. She said, babe, do you know for the past 3 years, I've not been walking with my leg. I was a banker, yes, rising in my rank. I've stopped walking for the past 3 years. I've been paralyzed. And I was like, she said, all the places, we even traveled out of the country, we're just looking for solution. And boom, I said, but why didn't you tell me? She said, do I even know where I was to even start thinking of telling you and all? I didn't want to just disturb you and all that. There was just so much on my head. I felt so bad, so ashamed of myself. This person, I thought she didn't want to talk to me. She's actually going through unimaginable. This lady is beautiful. And she kept saying, and she told me, I said, well, how come? How can that thing happen? She said, babes, you know me, I'm too free with people. I opened my door to people and evil people came in. And all the places we went for prayer, they said, my friends dropped something for me to match and I became paralyzed, my 2 legs. I was hot to the bone marrow. I told her, I said, you know, it's still those friends that made me stop talking to you. When you told me friends are in your house and that you said I can come, we all manage together. I was just like, so those same friend hurts you this much? I was just like, I know, babes, you're very free with people, but you need to be careful. And that is still another thing to everyone listening to me. You are, yes, don't say, this is how God creates me. That's how God creates people that still get attacked. That's how God created people that still become, I'm free. Nobody can change me. This is how God created me for. Please use your sense. Be careful with friends. Be careful with friends, because tell me why this girl, you need to see the texture of my friend's hair. You need to see her skin. You need to see her eyelashes. You need to see the color of her eyeballs. You need to see her pink lips. You need to see the pretty babe. And the enemy tried to turn her into vegetable. And this girl cannot even sit one place. While she was a banker, this babe will steal from bank, drop her bag quickly, maybe quickly turn her back. Oh yeah, she has soup in pot, eat, rush to church. From church back to her house, then rest, the next morning off to bank again. Tomorrow she can go to church up to 4 times in a week. You all need to be careful with about friends, and apart from that, check on your friends. Those, just because you think this person, two times God has, I'll share the other time, God has, really shown me that it's not the way I think. My wisdom is just mere surface. I know nothing, and that is just the truth. Because what you're imagining in your mind, this person is looking at me like this, the person might not even be looking at the person, will not even the reason your matter. You guys, check on your friends, and please be careful. Be careful of opening your doors to people just like that. Opening your life, the doors of your life to people. Because sometimes you're opening monsters to enter into your home, to enter into your life and harm you. I feel so bad. I told her God is going to heal her. She's already recovering little by little, but she was just weeping and telling me that, I can't even sit one place. I'm this kind of person that like to be active all the time, doing what is right. And here I am, I've been sitting for 3 years, not working. In fact, at a point, they were homeless because she was like the breadwinner. You guys, check on that, your friend. You feel, my friend is, distance have changed her. Please check on your friend. And all my friends, if you see this video, just know that I'm still your girl, and you all know me. I cannot have evil against you. If you see me withdraw, maybe I thought you don't want to talk to me again, but I can never imagine evil against you. Yeah, I just thought to share these 2 cents.